we go.
So Miami will get the first possession. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. Bird out there with Robinson. Then it's Walton. Then it's Magic Johnson. And it's Pippen in at the shooting guard position. Now Pippen, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Walton a screen on SGA. Bird outside. That falls nicely on the feed that time from Pippen.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Pass to Leonard. Outside for Davis. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And so Bird will bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. It's a three-point game. There's a screen by Robinson. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. Really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Outside Leonard. Davis with a screen on Johnson. Here's Doncic. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on David Robinson.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Robinson. Back to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. And it's Seattle with another.
Magic so adept at taking what the defense gives him. Nice shot.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Doncic outside. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul. High post, Davis. Robinson on him. 6 to shoot. Chamberlain with a screen on Bird. And here's Leonard from 3.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And the basket by Walton.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Doncic. Oh, offensive interference. Sonics leading by 6. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
He felt the defense on that attempt. Great rim protection.
Leonard against Bird. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Johnson kicks to Pippen. Robinson sets a screen for Pippen. To the paint. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Pippen. Robinson's got his second bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
Doncic against Johnson. Pass to Bird. Back to Johnson. Robinson a screen on Doncic. Here's Johnson. Chamberlain with the rebound. Miami trails by 5. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Doncic. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Bird. The 3. Chamberlain with the rebound. And here's Miami. Inside. Here's Doncic. No good. Shot missing. Excellent D there by Johnson. Here's Pippen. At the elbow, it's Robinson. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Doncic. Seattle missing again. And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Miami. They trail by 3. Doncic against Robinson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Look at Luka playing hard, which is always the way he goes. Hits a foul, but keeps pushing and takes his shot, playing through contact.
Wilkins is checked in for the Heat. And the Supersonics also making a change. James Harden. He's checked in for Scottie Pippen. Johnson with the bounce pass. Doncic against Harden. Off the mark, and the drought continues. And here are the Heat now. Wilkins outside. And there's the drive. And good that time.
An outstanding finisher. Wilkins is at his best when he's attacking aggressively.
Johnson against SGA. And they call an illegal screen here.
Ouch. 3 fouls for him already, and now if you're the coach, you got to think about sitting him down.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Sonics. Now Doncic. Hits the mark, and the layup is up and in.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
And here's a timeout now from George Karl. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Harden against Doncic. Back to Walton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
You know, what makes Walton special isn't just his physical gifts, and there are many of those. It's how well he uses those gifts. He's smart with his body and makes moves he knows will be the most impactful. He's an efficient, smart, highly skilled player.
Now, here's SGA. Hasn't made one yet. Wilkins kicks to Doncic. Walton with the steal. Pass to Johnson. Harden surveying the D. Four on the clock. Back to Johnson. Over SGA. And once again off the mark by Seattle.
A chilly quarter for him offensively, trying to get warmed up.
Here's Wilkins. Launches a 3. Bird with some nice D. Johnson outside. Pass to Bird. Over Wilkins. Bird misses.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Got a hand on it. Doncic finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low, got a piece of it. Walton with the steal. To the middle. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Walton's got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And some changes here for the Heat. Chamberlain's checked in for Anthony Davis. Maravich comes in for Doncic. And Paul's subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Sonics also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Walton. Mullen comes in for Larry Bird. And Thomas subbed in for Magic Johnson. Maravich, good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Thomas. There's a screen by Robinson. And here's Tatum for three. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Now the Heat with it. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Chamberlain with a screen on Mullen. And another basket for Miami.
Boy, Neek gets so much lift on that jump shot, it's really hard for any defender to affect his shot.
At the elbow, Harden. There's 37 seconds left here in the first quarter. Count it, good.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Outside, Maravich. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Tatum.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
Wilkins in the post. Chamberlain. A shot's good on the assist from Wilkins.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Miami ahead, ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
They've got Maravich. Also Chris Paul out there. Chamberlain is out there with Wilkins. And it's Pettit in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Pettit. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
Robinson a screen on Maravich. Harden, no good. The Heat leading by 3. Maravich the pass to Wilkins. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Heat. And a change for the Sonics. Scottie Pippen's checked in for Mullen. Pass to Pippen. Takes it off the glass.
Easy to understand why they give Pippen the ball in that area, because this guy knows how to take advantage.
Outside Wilkins. Here's Pettit, guarded by Tatum. Got it to go. That one good from Pettit. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Thomas, still without a basket, over Paul. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's good. And now a 5-point Miami lead.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Harden, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
You know what? That's just fantastic concentration by Harden, taking the hit and then draining the shot.
And Miami making a change here. Maravich is checked in. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Miami. Chamberlain with a screen on Harden. No good from Maravich. And it's Seattle with the ball. There's the steal. Leonard inside. Thomas is there. Here's Maravich. Here's Pettit. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the Admiral. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Pippen, the pass to Thomas. Outside Robinson. Over Chamberlain. Chamberlain with the block. They get it back. That ties the game. Pippen's got 4 points this quarter. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Pass to Chamberlain. Leonard against Pippen. that one a little long.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Impressive work protecting the basket. He held his ground nicely on that one.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to Maravich. Will it go? Drills it from outside. Maravich has got 5 now.
And that's why they call him the pistol. One of the most entertaining scorers in the game, and finding that one from deep.
And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Morning's checked in for the Heat. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Maravich. Then for the Supersonics, Larry Bird's checked in for Jason Tatum. And Mullins subbed in for James Harden. Thomas surveying the D. Pass to Robinson, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Miami.
Yo, man up on CP.
Now, SGA. Back to Paul. Now, Leonard. 5 to shoot. Kawhi, confident inside.
Boy, most of these guys have that internal clock working, and with Kawhi's skill, my goodness, that's dangerous.
Robinson sets a screen for Thomas. Here's the drive. Spins. Scores off the spin.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Back to Chamberlain. Outside for SGA. And the Heat, another 3.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Right side Robinson. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Heat.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Wilkins is checked in for Chamberlain, and Doncic is subbed in for Paul.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Kicks it out to Mullen. And once again off the mark by Seattle. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Leonard. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Sonics.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Robinson a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Bird outside. Misses the 3.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Morning kicks to Doncic. Pippen with the steal. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
Boy, he's so dangerous in these situations. Doncic just has a good sense for what he needs to do based on the situation.
With the shot. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Mullen dishes to Johnson. Pass to Robinson. Over Morning. Yep, it goes in, and the Miami lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Robinson.
And I think Magic Johnson gets more joy out of making the assist than any other part of the game that he excels in. Constantly looking to set them up for scores.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Yeah, after a nothing first quarter, he's bounced back nicely.
Robinson sets a screen for Johnson. Pass to Bird. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Johnson outside. To stop the run, kicks it out to Mullen, takes the three, and good coming off the assist by Magic Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Miami. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Chamberlain's checked in for Miami. Davis comes in for Wilkins. Johnson against Doncic. Johnson, the pass to Pippen. Here's Bird. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, Bird is a lot taller than people think. He's closer to 6'10 than 6'8, and that helps him inside defense trying to stop him, but got sloppy and fouled him.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Lets it go with a 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
His lack of offense is certainly not helping. Tough to overcome that.
SGA kicks to Leonard. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Miami no good on that time either. Sonics trail by 8. Johnson dishes to Robinson. Johnson with the bounce pass. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Pippen. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Miami. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. Right back after this break.
And thank you for joining us. 2 quarters in the books and a Game 1 deficit.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that I was thinking out loud, not on this show.
Pointing out that they're shooting under 30% from 3. That's frosty. Checking out how Miami is doing in this series. Guys, how important is the first game of a series?
Very important, Ernie. You learn a lot about yourselves and your opponent. Teams will attack and try to exploit your weaknesses.
And after game 1, it's all about how you cover up those weaknesses. Force your opponent to shake up their approach, man.
Yeah, moves and counter moves. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Supersonics. So it's Thomas sitting on the bench. Here's the group that George Karl has on the floor. We've got Bird. Robinson is out there with Walton. Then it's Pippen. And it's Johnson in at the 1 spot. The Heat leading by 6. SGA looking it over. And Leonard has it in the corner. Chamberlain with a screen on Bird. Here's Leonard. Plays it up and banks it in. Leonard's got 9.
Well, the pick gives Leonard some space, and he wisely calls his own number.
Bird, tough inside.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Chamberlain. Over Walton. Great D that time from Walton. Sonics trail by 6. At the elbow, it's Bird. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bird's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
To the inside, Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Pass to Robinson. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 9.
The defense trying to pull out every single stop it can against Robinson inside, but his size and strength, too much for him.
Outside for Davis. Leonard, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over in the corner, Doncic. Off target from three-point range.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
A little extra magic for the fans on this play. Rising up for the slam. Well done.
And it's Leonard missing.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Pass to Johnson. Here's Walton. Walton, a screen on Leonard. For the tie. Bank shot, no good. Doncic against Johnson. A nice shot by Doncic.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Johnson, the pass to Robinson. Over Davis. Miami grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Doncic passes to Leonard. Over Bird. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. It's Pippen with the drive, and there it is for him. Pippen's got 6.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Doncic passes to Chamberlain. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Davis. Davis owning the inside.
Hey, I'd say any time is a good time to give it to AD, but particularly when you're fighting the shot clock. Let him have it and go to work.
Pass to Bird. Leonard with the steal. Now here's SGA in transition. He gets it in there. And now a 6-point Heat lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnovers, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
Steps back. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Doncic. And Luka wanting it more.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Robinson against Davis. Back to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Doncic. Here's Walton. Shoots over Chamberlain. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Leonard, the pass to Doncic. Over Walton. And that's collected by Bird. Bird's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson kicks to Bird. Back to Johnson. Magic driving in. Great play by Bird to set it up. Johnson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Wilkins is checked in for Leonard. James Harden, he's checked in for Seattle. It's Davis on the wing. SGA on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Gilgeous-Alexander with great positioning inside.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Wilkins against Bird. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Miami leading by 5. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Floats it up for Davis. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
Harden, one of the very best we've ever seen at putting defenders in tough positions. He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
And so it's SGA with it. He brings it up for Miami. Pass to Doncic. Down low, Chamberlain. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
Some changes for Seattle. Tatum comes in for Walton, and Mullen subbed in for Bird. Harden with it. 7 points in the game. It's hauled in by the Heat. Up top, Doncic, guarded by Harden. Ball outside. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Tatum. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. 6 points for Jason Tatum.
You can't excel at all as a defender on Tatum. Mid-range not his go-to spot, but he took advantage there.
The Sonics trailing. Mullen with the ball. Wilkins picks him up. It's tipped. On the wing, Doncic. Over Harden. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 6 points in the quarter.
I think it's the in-between game along with his savvy and ball handling to separate world-class scorer.
Tatum setting the night. Pass to Pettit. Now here's Doncic, guarded by Harden. And they get it back. Here's Pettit, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Pettit is a force on both ends, an incredible scorer, who also is an incredible rebounder.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Miami. And then for Seattle, Scottie Pippen's checked in for Mullen, and Isaiah Thomas is subbed in for Magic Johnson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Looking to end its cold spell, Miami with a new 14. Chamberlain a screen. Second chance shot, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Another assist in the career of Chris Paul. As good as anybody we've seen past the rock.
Come to me.
Robinson a screen on Wilkins. It's deflected. Paul from deep three-point land. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Mourning, and it's Pettit in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game and excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Mourning passes to SGA. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Harden against Paul. Pass to Bird. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Leonard with the bucket in transition.
Smart in transition. Leonard finding the right spot and doing what he does.
Paul against Harden. The fadeaway, and it's Seattle with another.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Outside Leonard. Paul looking around. Back to Leonard. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. 16 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard has had great momentum on offense here. He's making moves with no hesitation.
Pippen, the pass to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
SGA kicks to Paul. Mourning with the screen. The shot by Paul, no good. Sonics trail by 9. Right side Tatum. Harden outside. Over Paul. Another miss by Harden. And here are the Heat now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Now, here's Pippen. Harden left side. From the arc. Another miss by Harden.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane. Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Puts up a 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 6th assist on the night. Paul outside. Ring shot on the way. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. And the Heat lead by 8. And so George Karl decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. A different look for Seattle. Robinson's checked in for Reed. Walton comes in for Larry Bird. And it's Johnson in for James Harden. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I had a chance to find out what the Supersonics coach was going over with his guys. And it was a frustrated huddle. Coaches and players were angry about the turnovers. Players trying to hold each other accountable. They're fed up with sloppy play. Let's see how they respond. Guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Leonard, that's for 2. And it's Johnson with the rebound. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pippen with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Miami leading by 8. Inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on David Robinson.
When you talk about two-way impact on the game, AD might be the top guy in the league. I mean, when he's healthy, he's a menace on defense with that length and timing. And offensively, he can carry a team.
And Miami making a change here. Wilkins is checked in. The Sonics also changing it up. Mullen comes in for Tatum. And it's Harden in for Scottie Pippen. And it goes down 2 points.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Miami. 10-point lead. Pass to Wilkins. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Harden with the stuff.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
The Heat leading by 8. Paul outside. Wilkins against Mullen. Lets it go from 11. Good work there as it goes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Walton a screen on Doncic. Harden can't hit. Harden's gone 1 of 5 from deep. Wilkins the pass to Paul. Wilkins surveying the defense. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
I really like how he's playing tonight, taking good, smart shots, playing his game.
Johnson outside. Ooh, it's magic through traffic.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Paul kicks to Wilkins. And out of bounds as the Sonics gain possession. And some changes here for the Heat. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Wilkins. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Paul. And then for Seattle, Bird comes in for Mullen. And Pippen subbed in for James Harden. Doncic against Johnson. 13 feet away. Oh, the advantage of size out of the backcourt. Magic Johnson.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Now Leonard. Here's Davis. From deep. Does not go. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
And Davis sends it back.
A ferocious defender. You don't want to try to take those kind of...
Oh, wow, man.
Oh, that's an awesome move by Gilgeous-Alexander. Just dancing with it, putting on a show.
Here's Johnson. He is just playing.
Making plays for himself and others. The fadeaway.
Doncic against Johnson. Doncic looking it over. Walton with the steal. Now Johnson. 1:35 left in the game. Just 5 on the clock. Trying again. And it's off. The Heat leading by 10. And here is Doncic. Leonard on the wing. Bird covering. Davis setting the pick for Doncic. Oh, what a play inside.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it. They've done it.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Doncic outside. Kawhi. The long shot, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Seattle.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
And the first of 2, no good, heartbreaker. And the second of 2 is good. And that brings them within single digits.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save him tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
Especially on the three-point attempt. I mean, you have to defend that shot without fouling. Now you give a guy 3 free throws.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that trims the lead to 6. And that's an intentional foul. Here's Doncic, and they go to the intentional foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Seattle calls timeout. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them, but what isn't a great big in the postseason, huh?
Great point. I really just love the composure with which they played tonight. It's easy to get too keyed up for postseason basketball, but they kept their heads and just went about the business of winning.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So for Allie LaForce, to my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And now our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.